Hi everyone, I'm Tara, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a mask out of random normal household materials. Most people that have been making masks, they have like a sewing machine, like extra fabric around their house. I don't have any of that, so I'm just doing like normal stuff for normal people. So for my fabric, I cleaned up my closet and I decided that I wanted to use jean just so it's kind of like trendy and cute. I found this old jean skirt in my closet that I'm never going to wear again, so I'm going to use that as my fabric. As the ear elastics, I found some old scrunchies that I don't use anymore. I'm going to cut the fabric part off and use like the elastic. I do not have a sewing machine, so I'm going to be using my little sewing kits here. I'm just going to do it by hand. I've been embroidering a lot, so my hands are kind of used to going at it. So I'm going to use thread, a needle, anything that is in these little sewing machines I'll use. And then you'll need a ruler, fabric scissors, and a Sharpie. Okay, so first things first, I got my ruler and my Sharpie and I marked where I want it to be. I think a normal size is like 6 by 9. I mean, that seems pretty big to me, so I might like cut it, but I'm just gonna start with that. Then we're gonna take our fabric scissors and we're gonna cut that out. I might do 2 of these just so I can have like a thicker, like more like dense mask. Okay, now that I've cut both pieces, we're gonna put one on top of the other inside out because we're going to put the elastic in there. And we're gonna sew around and leave a little hole, and then we'll flip it inside out. Alright, now we're gonna work on our elastic. I just put that to the side. We're gonna work on that later. We're just gonna cut this fabric and just leave the elastic part. Okay, now that I've cut the fabric off, I have these elastic. I just have to like untie them. I know they're different, but we're just working with what we got, so. Alright, so our elastic should be around 7 inches. Mine's a little bit longer than 7. Okay, so now I've marked 1.5 centimeters on each side, which is where the elastic's gonna go. So I'm just gonna put the elastic like this, and I'm gonna use a pin. Okay, so what I've done, I just pinned down the elastic to the fabric at the 1.5 centimeters. I'm gonna put the second fabric on top but flipped over, and I'm gonna pin it at the top. I have all the pins in place is I'm gonna sew around the edges, and I'm gonna leave a small hole that's not sewn so I can flip it inside out so that the jean fabric is on the outside so you can see it, as well as the elastic for your ears. And then we'll finish sewing after we flip it. Okay, so I sewed it and I flipped it inside out, so here's the little hole. So now the strings are on the outside. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole pinch thing so that it has like a little seam. And I forgot that we are going to need some pins for this, so. Okay, so now I've done the 3 little like folds. I just pinned them on the sides, and then I'm just gonna sew on the sides. They say, some of them say to sew all the way around, but like I already sewed all the way around, and so I'm not gonna waste my time doing that. Alright, so this is the end result. I didn't really have the right color like thread, so I just used white. Looks kind of ghetto, honestly, but whatever. Other than that, it's pretty cute. These bands are a little big for my head, so I'm probably gonna cut them and tie them shorter just because they're a little big. But yeah, this was fun. It was pretty easy to do, not gonna lie. And now I'll be safe from the coronavirus. Alright everyone, so this is the final result. It's not anything like crazy. I didn't put a filter in it or anything. It's basically just to stop the germs from coming. Thanks! See you later!